I'm going to do a cube draft. The cube just changed a little bit, so I'm not familiar with all the new cards or what they've taken out. So I'm just going to do my best to go off past experience. So let's look at this pack. I do know that they just added the pain lands, which is always good. It's always good to play more colors and always have better fixing. For this pack is actually pretty underwhelming. I think they just added Spinning Darkness too. I don't think I've seen that before. So when I do cubes, I usually like to be an aggressive deck, either like White Weenie or Mono Red, because I think it just has the best chance of winning. And also, I have lots of fun playing it. So in this pack, I guess it's not that powerful. A Flicker Wisp is like a Firestorm. The Zoomy Graveyard. These cards just aren't that good. Mimic Vat. I mean, they're all playable potentially, but they're just not that powerful. So, but I think the best card in the pack is Yumizawa's Jit. It's very good in creature-based decks. It just controls other creature decks and just keeps your creatures alive from damage spells. It's just very powerful. It also keeps me open, so I don't have to be White Weenie. Because when I look at this pack, there's no White Weenie cards. But if I want to stay aggressive, there's some Dark Confident, which is okay. It's not that great in cube because sometimes your curve goes a little higher and you just kill yourself. There's a Dungeon Geist, which is okay. There's a Bloodbraid Elf, which is very good, but it means I'm already pretty committed to green-red aggro. There's also Sulfuric Vortex, which is probably the best card for Red Deck wins. I don't know if I want to go Red Deck wins. Other dimensionals, there's some Dual Lands, which are always okay. There's a Terror, but I think I'd rather start picking creatures. I think I'm going to go with Dark Confident here. It's a good aggressive card. It's a 2-drop, and if you're playing aggro, you usually just want 2-drops. And it gives me card advantage, and I like playing with it. That's one of the driving factors in cube, is when you play, you really just want to play cards that you like playing with. If you don't, then you probably shouldn't be playing cube then. And this pack, more Red Deck wins cards. Like Fire Blast, Pillar of Flame, Vexing Devil, all good in like a Red Deck wins deck. There's a Porcelain Legionnaire, which I think I might take. It's good. Usually just it's a 3/1 for striking, you can play in turn 2. Nothing really black. There's Living Death, which is good if you want to go to Reanimator, which I'm probably, as of right now, I don't really want to do. There's a Sower of Temptation, which is pretty good. It's just a mind control, but can die to spot removal. I'm gonna go try to stay aggressive and go Porcelain Legionnaire. It still leaves me open to black, whatever, but if I go black-white, I can sometimes cast it for free. Or I mean, not for free, but I don't have to pay the 2 life. This pack, a lot more like sideboard cards like Duress, and like cards that won't see that much play, like Intuition is only if you're really combo, or Thunderblast. If you're a red aggressive deck, there's usually just better things you can be playing than this. And there's like a Cryptologist is also only good like if you're a Reanimator. So for me, it's either going to be a Ranger of Eos. I don't have any 1-drops yet, but it's good if I get like 3 or 4. It gives me lots of gas. A Tragic Slip, which just isn't that good removal. Not for cube, because there's just so many big things that you have to kill without trying to go through a little hoop. So I think I'm going to pick Black Knight. Another 2-drop, very aggressive. Let's see in this pack. Well, alright. There's a Lashwraith, which if I decide to go mono black, which should be very good. There's Ink Eyes, which is good. It's a 5/4 generator that when it hits them, you get a creature from their graveyard. There's Restoration Angel. If I do decide to, if I want to go white, it's a very good card. It's usually a combat trick and get one of their guys and just beat him. I've been told you should never go mono black aggro because it usually won't turn out too well. Let's see. Other cards like Woodfall Primus are like for ramp decks, maybe Reanimator Terminus for control, Restock for like control. This is Boros. So it's really between Restoration Angel, Ink Eyes, and Lashwraith. Here we go. Let's do the safer bet and just pick Restoration Angel. I think it's a better card. Even though I'm 2 colors, which is fine. I'm glad I picked it because now there's a Soltari champion. It's a 2/2 shadow. Whenever it attacks, another creature get +1/+1, so it's a little Anthem effect. If I had picked the last drive, I'd probably be like Mesmeric Fiend, which isn't too exciting. It's like a Tidal Sculler, but just a 1/1 instead of a 2/2, or a Corrupt, which isn't that exciting either. So I'm gonna pick Solitary Champion. It's very good in a white Winnie type deck. Lots of cards in this pack. Manlands are good. It's better if you're just one color, if like there's mono black or mono white. Mutable, it just comes with 2/2. There's Strip Mine, which is good. Help keep my opponent off mana. And then there's the 2-drops. Knight of Infamy and a White Knight. They actually look very similar. Interesting. So, definitely gonna want to pick up mana fixing, because if I'm black, white, Winnie, there's gonna be a lot of mana color intensive cards, like 2 white and 2 black, like I already have Black Knight. But I think I'm actually just gonna pick Strip Mine here. It's good, I can set them off while I'm beating in, I can cause them to stumble. I can usually just find creatures, like this guy's late, like just stuff I want to play. I really like Digraph Ghoul in an aggressive deck, just Savannah Lions. But I think I'm going to take Cloudgoat Ranger. It's just a beating, just lots of card advantage, just puts out 4 guys for 5 mana, and it's good with Restoration Angel. And it's good with Solitary Champion, just more bodies. Usually, if no one else at the table is White Winnie Anthem effects, like Glorious Anthem, will go late. So the Cloudgoat Ranger gets better the more anthems you have. So this is my first pack, and a lot of the cards I mentioned before came back, like Izumi Grave Robber and Flicker Wisp, just the cards that aren't that good. Like, they're playable, just not that powerful. Like Urborg, I don't know why this is in cube. It's kind of not that powerful. I know there's like a Tendrils of Agony in here. Not Tendrils of Agony, Tendrils of Corruption. I'm going to take a Flicker Wisp. It's a... I could take the 2-drop. I think I'm actually going to take Izumi Grave Robber. The 2-drop, I need more of those. Flicker Wisp would have been good with Cloudgoat Ranger, but by itself, I think Izumi, just having another 2 mana, 2 power creature is what I want. And on this pack, there's a Silent Spectre, which I'm probably not going to pick. I think I'm just going to pick the Lacerator. More 2 power 1-drops is very good for me. This pack, so I think the red deck players to my left, probably, if he took the Sulfuric Vortex, because now the Fire Blast is gone, I'm pretty sure he took it. So for me, the only card that really is Imperial Seal, which isn't that good. It's a Sorcery Vampiric Tutor. So I think I'm just gonna pick, I could pick Sigarda, maybe splash it. I think I'm just gonna take a Vexen Devil. And try to not make the red deck wins deck too powerful. This pack, like, there's Duress, which should be sideboard. I think I'm gonna pick a Ranger. I already have one mana creature, the Vampire Lacerator, so it's okay if I don't play him. But it's really good if I can play him, just gives more card advantage. This pack is the Ink Eyes. So I don't know if I'll play it. It's okay. It's kind of expensive. I just had more cheap guys. And one of the things with the Moto Cube that's really awkward, there's a lot of like mono cards, and there's a lot of like triple color cards. Like that last card was a Battle Mage, it has a black and a red kicker. So it's really awkward, it's really hard to get good value off of. So they usually, like multicolored cards and then like the monocolored cards like Corrupt usually go very late, because it's hard to use, and no one wants to do that. And if you're not that, you're not going to go into it just for a mediocre effect like the Battle Mage. So I'll hide that, and hide Necropotence, which is very good. I used only have like one time where I had mono black, but it was very good, obviously. In this pack, there is a Plateau, which is not for me. It's sort of Fire and Ice. The swords, all the 5 of the swords, are actually very good in cube. I think they took out Sword of Feast and Famine with some rotations, which is very odd. That was a very good one too. Fiend Hunter's good. I don't want to play Day Judgment. Nice Whispers would be okay. That's about it. I'm definitely taking the Sword of Fire and Ice. It's very good, just gives me card advantage. Now I'm looking for hopefully maybe like a Stormforge Mystic, so I'll have a Jit and a Sword of Fire and Ice. Cards looking at the table, maybe the Fiend Hunter will table, maybe the Night's Whispers. Probably won't play Diabolic Servitude. You return your creature from the graveyard to play. When the creature dies, this goes back to your hand. Rare Revelation and Day Judgment I don't want to play. Let's see, there's in this pack, there's a Machias. He's an Anthem effect, he's pretty good. There's a Kami of Ancient Law, just a 2-power 2/2, or for 2 mana. There's a Special Links, which would actually be very good in my deck. It can regenerate, and it's randomly protection from green, which can just sometimes get them. Maybe Tectonic Edge. I think I'll take my Caius. I want more pump effects. And I'm also looking for removal spells. I don't have any removal spells. I have his Jit, which is kind of removal. I think I'll take my Caius. It's good. Just to pump up my team. There's more than likely I'll table the Special Links to the Kami. Both of them are unexciting, but I'll play them both, whichever tables. In this pack, it's not that much else good. There's like Careful Consideration, which is a good card draw, Ram Gang. Dagger Wasp's okay, Natural Order is okay if you have like Terastodon or Avenger of Zendikar, but it's kind of hard to deal, or Woodfall Primus. I'll just take my Caius here. This pack, there's a Skinrender, removal spell. There's an Oblivion Ring, removal spell. There's a Plague Sliver. It's okay, it's just a 4 mana 5/5, not too exciting. The Worship, it's not that good. I don't think I've ever played Worship or ever played against it. It's not that good. More dual lands I can't play with, it don't help me. So my choices are between Skinrender and Oblivion Ring. Let's see, Skinrender is good Restoration Angel, and it's another body. 2-for-1, which is always good. It's actually good with Ink Eyes too. Bounce that, Bounce Cloud, good. Didn't think about that. It's pretty good. So this can get rid of anything. This can just get rid of a 3-power creature or make it better. I think I'm gonna take a Skinrender. Good 2-for-1. See in this pack. This is good. This is what I've been looking for. There's a Shriekmaw. If the Shriekmaw wasn't here, I'd take the Go for the Throat. The Shriekmaw is just better. It can be a Go for the Throat, or it can be a Terror if I need to, or it can be a 3/2 Fear with Terror, which is very good. On the Pure is good if you're just White Weenie. Like I'll probably table because I don't think anyone else is White Weenie plan, or the Mono White. It's hard to be on. The Chain Lightning, which is good. All the Titans are still good. Sideboard cards like Relic of Progenitus, Wickerboar Elder, triple colored card, which is very hard to play. So I'll probably table. So if I'm lucky, I'll get the Go for the Throw back, which is very unlikely, so I'm not going to expect anything back from this pack. But I'm very happy to get the Shriekmaw. Let's see, in this pack, there's a Paladin and Vec. More dual lands I can't use. A Calciderm, which is okay. A Pernicious Deed, which is good if you're control. Enlightened Tutor is not what I want to do. A 4-colored card, and really hard to play. I think I'm gonna take the Paladin and Vec. It's just the best creature. Has protection. Any creatures that randomly has protection is usually good. I want to get more 2-drops and 1-drops and definitely mana fixing, but I haven't seen any of that yet, so can't complain that I passed it. In this pack, there's some 2-drops. There's Cataclysm. Cataclysm is kind of like an Armageddon, except for that it kills all the creatures too. So it's not, I don't know, it's really hard to play with. The best case scenario for a Cataclysm is if you have Planeswalkers, which I've done before. But if you're just like an aggressive deck, it's not really good. If you're a control deck, it kills all your lands, so it's really hard to work with. Rampant Growth or Ramp. So my choices are really Mirror Entity, which can just make my team giant. Knight of Glory, which is good. Ethersworn Canonist. I'm taking Knight of Glory. It's just good attacking for 3 on turn 2, and then if I have a Lacerator, I'm attacking for 3 on turn 2 with the Lacerator. It's good by itself and good when it comes out. So in this pack, there's a Martial Coup. I don't really want to play that. I mean, it's okay if I'm behind. I can just kill their. Let's say I'm playing at control, and they just have a couple of fatties. I can kill them and get some tokens, which isn't bad. There's a Pyroclasm, which is good against me. Some Red Deck Wins cards. Oh man, they're gonna have a good Red Deck Wins deck. Whoever's going for that. Epiphany Needle, which is very sideboard. There's a lot of sideboard cards in this cube, like more than I normally see. So I'm gonna take Martial Coup. I'm not gonna have it in my starting deck. Hopefully not. So in this pack, there's Aven Mind Sensor, which is normally just a 2/1 flyer with flash. Sometimes you can get them if you play like a ramp spell or a tutor, which isn't that often. Oh, there's a Phyrexian Arena, which gives me card advantage. But I already have a Dark Confidant. I do have 15 creatures. 17 playables that aren't lands. Let's see. So do I want the Mind Sensor or the Arena? Then I think I'm going to take the Mind Sensor. Because some of the creatures might not be playing, like Ink Eyes might not be playing, and Ranger of Eos. I only have one drop so far. And I already have other spells that give me card advantage. So for some of the original pack, the Night's Whispers did table, which is fine. I might play it. It's just a Sign of Blood that can only target you, but it costs one less black. More Reddick Winds cards. Another day. Nothing else we really need. So I was right. The Calumniation Law and the Spectral Links table, which is good for us. And we're gonna take the Spectral Links. Just randomly beats up on the green ramp decks, and it regenerates, which is good. And it's a 2-drop. It's exactly what we're looking for. So now we have 17 creatures in our deck. We have a couple removal spells with a Skin Render and a Shriek Maw, so we're going to start looking for ramp. I mean, not ramp, but mana fixing like Godless Shrines, or Scrub Lands, or Marsh Flats. This pack, Stunning Growth is okay. It Plow enters 3 cards in their hand. Rite of Ruin is unplayable. I think we're going to take Worship, might be sideboard card against Reddick Winds. It's not that good. The Relic of Progenitus, like sideboard card. Just on the Purity, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 white creatures. I'll pick it. I'm not gonna play any of the other cards. I might play that. I'll hide it for now. Enlightened Tutor I'm not gonna play. Well, I'm just gonna pick it. I'm not gonna play Prey Upon or Etched Oracle, and I might end up playing it just to get a Jit or something. I can play other Sworn Canonesses and let's find another 2-drop. Hey, it's a needle I can use with my Enlightened Tutor. Really get them. Let's see. Hide that. So I'm at 21 playables, 18 creatures. I can definitely cut stuff. Probably I'll hide the Ranger of Eos for now because I don't have anything to work with it. Okay. So in this pack, there's some good white weenie cards. There's a Stillman Cavalier, which is awesome. It's pro black and white, so it's hard to like use spot removal besides burn. Flying, first strike, and it pumps. There's a Diabolic Edict, which is fine creature removal. There's combo cards like Lotus Bloom and Tinker. I think I'm gonna take the Isolate Chapel. Like I said before, we need mana fixing, and we have like double black 2-drops, double white 3-drops, and double black 4-drops, double white 5-drops. So, and we almost have a full deck. So I am passing an okay removal spell and a really good creature, but I think that's fine. Hopefully this works out for me. It's no fun when you draft and you can't play your spells, so I'm going to take the Isolate Chapel. Alright, for us, there is a Land Tax. It's okay. It definitely fixes my mana if we're on the draw, because it's on the play, it's really bad. You usually never have less lands than the opponent. There's a Verdant Catacombs, which is okay. Like, if the Isolate Chapel was a Scrubland or Godless Shrine, I'd be more inclined to take it, but since I don't have either of those yet, I'm probably not going to take it. There's a Tombstalker, which is good against like Wrath decks, so they kill all your stuff, and you just, then next turn you play a 5/5. But there's a Bloodghast. There's a Forge Tender, which is just a sideboard card. I'm just going to take the Bloodghast. More 2-power 2-drops. It's really just what I want to do. Alright, for us in this pack, there's several cards. There's a Kitchen Finks, which is good. I like having life gain, a Phyrexian Ragers, a card draw, and a Savannah Lions. There's a lot of good cards in this pack, like Lightning Bolt, Compulsive Research, Harmonize, Ludiral Core, Olivia's good, Shot and Port's okay, Hellrider's good. Gifts is good if you have some regrow spells or if you're playing Reanimator. So my choice, I'm not going to take the Rager. I'm going to take either Savannah Lions or the Kitchen Finks. I think I'm going to take the Kitchen Finks. I like playing life gain, and its card advantage is pretty good. And the Savannah Lions might table. Like the Honor of the Pure table, that means no one's on like solid white weenie, so there's a good chance Savannah Lions will table. It's not that exciting if you're not forcing this. So in this pack, oh, like I said before, there's Tendrils of Corruption, which is good if you have Urborg. Otherwise, you have to be mono black or have like 3 or 4 swamps in play for it to do much. So there's a Molten Tail Massacre, which I don't want to play. There's a Titan and a Wolffield Survivor, which are just giant guys, which are actually really good against me. I have no instant removal. If you want to take, I played with Shining Shoal before. It's okay. It's the only white card in the pack, and the black cards aren't that good for me. Makeshift Mannequin. Gets back a guy, but I don't have that many fatties. Despise is okay. I'm not gonna play Tendrils. Shining Shoulder is a trick. I'm gonna pick it, but I don't think I'm gonna play it. Maybe we'll go on the sideboard against like Burn. Ooh, perfect. In this pack, there's a Stoneforge Mystic. And if there wasn't Stoneforge Mystic, there's like nothing else to play. I'm not gonna play Avacyn. It's way too expensive. I'm not gonna play Thran Dynamo. All these other cards off colors. I'm not gonna splash for Goblin Trenches. Goblin Trenches is very good in aggro decks. Just gives you so many guys so fast. But definitely picking Stoneforge Mystic is really good in our deck. We got the Jits and a Sword of Fire and Ice. It's pretty awesome. So this puts us at 23 playables and 2 lands, which is good. Alright, so for this pack, there's a Revelark, which is good. There's also a Grave Crawler. Let's see, do I have any zombies? That's a zombie. Is this a zombie? No, soldier. Okay, Rat Rogue. Rat. Human Knight. So we can't really ever get it back, so we're just expecting to be a 2-1 for 1, which is fine. I think that's what I want here. And like occasionally get it back because of the skin render. Other options would be Revelark, which is good. Very good late game. Actually, I think it's just better than Gravecrawler. I'm gonna pick Revelark here. But there's also Tanglewire, which is very good against control decks. So in this pack, there's a Gruul Assassin. It's very mana intensive. You have to spend 5 mana to make it the first ability. So you have to use 6 mana total to give a creature -2/-2. Which is okay. It's good if you're not doing anything, but I'm gonna try to be curving out with my deck. And there's a Silverblade Paladin. I think I'm picking that. It gives a creature double strike. Do anything really good with it? Yeah, let's go with like Sultari Champion since it's unblockable. Or Flyers. Tithe, it gets me on Plains. It's not that good. It's good if I have like a scrub land. All the other cards I can't really play, so I'm gonna pick the Paladin. Alright, so there's a Mortar Pod, which is kind of removal. Can give me reach and finish my opponent off. There's a Black of Ice. Not impressed with that. It's very easy for people to just play like 2 spells and it just deals 1 damage a turn, so it's just like a Curse of the Pierced Heart, which is not very good. You have a Gamble, Last Remaining. I'm sure all these cards are like not that good. Dathi Hort isn't that good either, but it's fine. I could play it over Black Knight because it's easier on the mana. For this pack, ooh, yay! Still no Cavalier Tableland. That's awesome. Still a dual land. It's really unfortunate. It doesn't look like people were putting in priority on mana fixing this draft, but it still only saw 1 black-white land, which happens. It's not like you see every card every draft. So Tinker, none of these other like Telemagnet, not gonna play it. Definitely gonna play the Cavalier though. In this pack, the Tombstalker Table, which is good. I might play that. Like triple colored card, double colored card. They're just really hard to play in cube. We'll go like Chaos Warp. This is okay. Can be a Vindicate, but then it could just really get you if they flip over like an Angel Despair or something just crazy. I don't think anyone would ever play Howling Crucible. And Spell Pierce is okay in the sideboard. So there's a Rashad Import. It's good. Taps your land every turn, which is okay. The problem is though, like I'd want that in an aggro deck, but my deck is so color intensive. I have all these double white cards and these double black cards. I'm not gonna pick anything else. Nothing else. Like Olivia's good against us, but it's not that good. So I'll just pick Port. I might play it, I might not. So in this pack, there's a Despise of Tendrils and a Molten Tail Masticore. These are all very unexciting. I'll just take Despise. It might be good. Play against a lot of Planeswalkers. No, I can play with any of these cards. I guess I don't want someone to grudge my 2-art equipment. Tibble. I heard there's a rumor that there's 2 Tibbles in the cube. I don't know if that's true or not. But he's very unplayable. I'll take Fireman Angel. I'm not going to play it. And Torch Fiend. That's great. Let's build our deck. So I'm pretty happy with our picks. We didn't get like a Doomblade or a Go for the Throat, like Swords or a Path, but I think that's fine. We got the Shriekmaw and the Skin Render, so let's start putting stuff in. see. I don't think I'm playing Night's Whispers. Oh, I might. It's really good. I'll keep those in the sideboard for now. Caius, Cloud Goats. Power 2 or less. Put that in there for now. Restoration Angel is good. There's a lot of stuff in our deck, like Shriekmaw, Kitchen Finks, Revelar, Cloud Goats. Night of Glories. Let's go with Mystic. I'm really glad I took Restoration Angel. Didn't try to go mono black. I don't think that would have worked out too well. Mind Sensor, that Paladin, Legionnaire, Paladin. That's 23. Is there anything I'm missing? Just Arm the Pure, Canonist, Ranger of Eos, Martial Coup, Shining Shoal, Pithy Needle. Nope, I think that's fine. I'm okay with playing 23 lands just because I have all these double black and double white cards, so I really want to have the right mana. Let's see. 21 creatures, so that means that my only non-creatures are Jit and Fire and Ice. Alright. I mean, we got Card Advantage, Revelar, Shriekmaw, Kitchen Finks, Dark Confidant. Oh, I really like our deck. Let's add our lands. I'm not gonna play Port, just so I don't get. I'm okay with playing one colorless land, but then if you draw both the Strip Mine and the Port, then you're not gonna be doing anything, and then, well, you would be offsetting that by making your opponent not do anything. But I'd rather just try to be more proactive. Let's add land. 861. Oh yeah, because I'm playing Kitchen Finks. You gotta watch out. It'll try. Moto will try to add lands that you don't want to play in your decks. See, is that right? So I have the two black, 2 drops. Let's see. Maybe that's really hard on mana. What if I like Bloodghast because I can get it back? Okay. I think I'm gonna cut the Black Knights. Oh, Spectral Links. I forgot to put that in. Good thing I went over that. So that means I only have 1 2 black 2 drop. Makes my mana way better. Okay, I'm okay with that. Even though I only have 7 black swords that come and play on tap for turn 1 for Last Raider. I think that'll be fine. Alright, so I will submit, and I'll see you in a little bit for the round 1.